Hey guys, it's Gadget, and happy December. Like I said, there's been a few vlogs out of place and everything and stuff. There's one that still isn't up yet because I was live feeding as well as everything. Because I had written a letter to Christopher's mom because I have their Christmas cards where I know I put them down somewhere. They're here. I have, because what happened was, I had his father's birthday card, his parents' anniversary card. I had everyone's cards all set before Christopher had thrown me away. Even what last year, his card that I had saved because I figured I thought I'd have a boyfriend this year. So I'm gonna send them all, not to be put to waste or anything. So I hopefully do not get returned to sender or him burning them in the fireplace because you know what? That's money that I spent, and also the fact that I do still care about his parents and him, even though he's a lying, cheating, no good, spoiled brat. Because that's the type of person I am. So guys, the reason I'm also on right now, and you can see I found, look, Anna and Elsa, let it go, right? Been dealing with a lot of stuff. We've had a lot of deaths in the television and world and everything and stuff. Yes. As well as many other things. Now, I was going to live feed this as well as I was talking to you guys, but I figured no, I'm not going to live feed because you know what? I'll do something else for the live feed because this one, what I'm going to talk about today touches mostly to my heart because of what's going on with me and Christopher and his friends cyberbullying me as well as everything else. Because a young lady from Texas decided to kill herself because of cyberbullying. And this is where I vlog because she was not strong enough to fight the bullies. She was not strong enough. I'm trying to find the news article because I had posted it. I want to read you some of it because this is today, December 3rd, 2016. In a few days, it'll be a very sad day for me because not only because from Thanksgiving till Christmas is sad for me anyway because I lost family members and friends just now lost family members and everything. We've also lost other people. Yes, I know. You're telling me everyone wants to tweet me and everything wants while I'm trying to talk to you guys. This is the funny part. It's like all day no one talks to me, no one does whatever, and basically then now everyone has to talk to me. It's like, you know, when you're in the shower and then people call or anything, guys, right? So basically, this hat, and maybe the braid or maybe not the braid, depending on how the moods I'm in, will be the theme for the next till the new year. It's the holidays. I celebrate Yule, which is 13 nights. Some people celebrate Christmas. Some people celebrate Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, everything. I celebrate Yule. So it's going to be one of those. I'm just checking now. Sorry to guys. That's why I was afraid to do live feeds too, because everyone would be tweeting. Everyone would be doing whatever. And I really want to be doing this on a serious note and everything. And basically, I want to read this to everybody. It was from the New York. This is why, and I've turned this off so many times, but every time I try to turn it off, people have to keep doing it. And I'm not dealing with this because it's like all day no one's tweeting me. The minute they see that the camera's on it, they see there's up, you know? All right, now I'm not going to play the news article because that would be the copyright stuff and everything. So basically, it was from the New York Post. It says teen bullied with fake sex profiles kills herself in front of her family. Okay, now guys, I have been bullied my whole life, but I had one thing going for me: the fact that I had people behind me saying, "Sweetie, stay strong. This is not your fault. This is not yours. This is their problem. This is what's wrong with them. Fight them back. Use your words. Use this. Don't let it bother you." And it never has. It frustrates me because there are people like that out there, including now as me, an adult, that someone is cyberbullying me as well. You know? So this young lady, 18 years old, she had her whole life ahead of her. And this is where I see it's a generation thing too, because the people that were bullying me, and we're going to say allegedly, because you know what? I do have my proof, but these people don't want to admit it and everything. Some of Christopher's friends who are of that age bracket of 18 to like 30 and stuff don't think there's anything wrong with bullying somebody or making fun of them or cyberbullying them or telling them they're comedy gold or the fact that when the person tells half truths and lies, you know, we understand that there's relationships and everything, but people fight, people do whatever. The problem with society today is we throw people away. We throw everybody away because we want something new, something fresh. Instead of working at something, rebuilding it, seeing where the problem lies and saying, oh, you know what? It was the other person's problem. It was the fact that people misinterpreted what was said, or the fact that someone skewed the details, and he knows who he is, to people because he did not want to let people know he was with me. And then it tells me that I'm not the embarrassment, he is. Because if he's embarrassed to tell people that he was with me, there's something wrong with him. Because many other people in my life love to acknowledge the fact that they know me and care about me. And that's what I'm going to come up to with the next part. Because we also have, ever heard the expression karma is a bitch? Okay? Well, here's where we're going to start with first. I'm going to start on a sad note and bring up everybody to happy. Yes, I'm going to vent and moan about the little lovely ex of whatever, but you know what? That's his own fault. He should have told the truth. Like all my other exes before, this is why I vlog, because I don't want anyone else ending up like this young lady or anything. I wish I could have gotten to her and said, no, sweetie, don't. I will help you fight. You know? Because that's the thing. Everyone doesn't want to help anybody. I have friends that I've asked, help me with Christopher. Stop saying it's not going to work. Stop saying this. Because, see, with me, it went one ear and out the other. With him, his friends kept saying, oh, she's no good for you. She's no this and anything. So he went with that and ditched me 5 days before the trip and decided to make his own decision before he even met me. And that's not fair to me, the way it's not fair to this girl's family that she had to go through all this because she wasn't strong enough, because no one would stand by her to say, I'm going to help you fight. So I vow for New Year's, I don't care if you guys hate me, find me despicable or anything, I am going to fight because I don't want to be cyberbullied no more. Neither do I want to see anybody else and this happen. So I'm going to read you this story because this is not fair. All right? 1, this girl's 18 years old. She's in high school. All right. We understand high school, blah, 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 and everything. But high school is the worst time because if you don't have a proper upbringing, or you let people think that what they see on TV, Grand Theft Auto, all this other stuff, and everything, is worth it, that's what life is like, you got a problem, okay? Like I said, I do not get jealous, envious, or hateful. Because why do I need to have those in my life? Yes, I hate Christopher right now. And it's the first time I've ever used that word hate, but that's because of frustration that he still will keep up a lie to save his own ass and blame me for everything these past 3 years. As a friend, I didn't fucking care if he left or anything. You know what? Because he's just a friend. He was just my best friend. But to do this to me and lie again because of what his friends would say and everything, that's not right. And people who only met me twice, like his sister and everybody else, to start saying stuff about me because they don't know the whole story, because her brother's lying or this, right? And I'm going to say, well, allegedly, because you people don't want to admit the truth, even though I have the truth in my hand. All right? You guys want to keep it up? Fine and great. That's on you. It's not going to be on me. Not like what happened to this young lady. All right? And I'm going to get to this because this is very sad. I'm trying to pace myself because as being an empath, I'm ready to cry right now. Because if I knew this was happening, I would have helped that little girl. Not do like what people do and throw things away or say, toughen it up, toughen up. Sometimes you can't toughen it up. Sometimes you're such a soul that is so sensitive to things, you can't toughen it up. You can't say, let it brush off your shoulders, because they still will do it. This girl's proof of that. They created fake sites, they created everything just to make her feel because of her weight, everything else. They're doing it to me because of me with Christopher. They're doing it with, I am sitting here going like, this poor girl, like many others, even the little boy that was here in New York too. Everything, people, you know, stop. These kids are killing themselves for what? You know? Because no one would help them. No one would say, everyone kept saying, oh, ignore it, ignore it. No, we don't ignore it. That's why I do these vlogs. Why I say this. Because you know what? Enough is enough. I am standing up for myself, and I'm standing up for every kid that ever has been bullied in their whole life. We are not backing down. We are going to keep speaking the truth that we know, and you guys can't win because you know what? You must love us so much to bully us, because that's the thing. How bored are you with your lives that you have to create this stuff to cause harm to others? I created these vlogs for school to document my life and to show people that this is what happens in my life that I have to deal with at home with a mother that I have, friends that either backstab me or treat me like garbage, or the good ones, you know? I don't have the equipment to go outside. Now I'm starting to, because I have a phone that does it and everything, so I can document this stuff, all right? This is where I'm pissed right now, and why I'm trying to brace myself before I read this, because I will start crying. Because when I read this the first time, all I wanted to do was hug that little girl. Because that was me in high school, being bullied for my weight, being called a gimp for my knee, okay? What that little girl went through is what I went through, but at least I had some people that told me and helped me through it and taught me how to stand up for myself. No more will this happen. Guys, do you realize I was over 300 pounds? I don't show those pictures. All because I was stuck on steroids because of my knee. I had an ovarian cyst that was playing with my hormones. So there was no chance I was ever going to lose the weight until everything got put back right. I got off the steroids. I finally found out what was wrong with my hormone levels and everything. I found out all this other stuff. Once all that got done, my weight came down. Everything started to come into place. And then I got really sick in senior year of high school, and my weight dropped so drastically because they found out years later, when they found out why my weight went from 300 pounds down, was because of an ovarian cyst. But because I was made fun of for being fat, I was made fun of for 4 eyes, I was made fun. If I didn't have the people in my life that I did back then and do to this day, who knows where I would be. But I still said to myself, I was not going to satisfy other people, because now she didn't make the bullies happy. She made her parents sad and now pissed off because enough is enough. Enough. If you let your child get away with this, even into adulthood, like they're doing to me now, trust me, Christopher's friends are not the only one that was bullying me. I had a coworker who did the same thing, who was bullying me. Okay? We're talking adults here. So it's not only Christopher's friends who are bullying me. My family bullies me in their own lovely way. Okay? People can be bullies. Okay? Everyone thinks I'm a bully because I am standing up for myself. I am fighting back because they don't like the fact that I'm fighting back because they're caught. That's why I wish I could have saved this girl. If I knew what these kids are going through, oh no. That's why I'm pissed off at everybody. Pissed off at the lies people tell. Okay? This girl, 18 years old, committed suicide in front of her family. In front of her family. Alright? They pleaded with her to drop the gun. They pleaded and begged. Okay? Alright? I'm not giving her name because you've seen the story. I'll put the link to the story in my YouTube. But trust me, guys. This is not right. This is not right. Either these schools have got to shape up and start dealing with these kids that are bullying, okay? The dad even said she confided in him, okay, that she had been being bullied for her weight, other things, okay? People creating fake accounts. Stop it. If you have that much friggin' time on your hands, okay, this is the problem and why this is. They couldn't do anything to save her because some of the apps that they were using were not traceable, and that's another friggin' thing. I got lucky because I have friends in the industries and everything that can figure out this stuff. But the kids are getting stupider and smarter. Okay? And I said that right. Stupider and smarter. Because they think they're smart by using these apps and everything that can't be traced. Okay? Fine and great. But they're getting stupider because the more they bully, the more they cyberbully, it gets out. And it's going to be put to an end soon. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but this will stop eventually because more of us will speak up. And I hope everyone speaks up. I don't care that everyone knows my business here. I don't care. I don't want to see another child. I don't want to see another teenager. I don't want to see another adult bullied, like I said on my live. And I'm going to tell you guys right now. I saw the other day a father punch his son in the ribcage. This kid was no more than 6 years old, all because he was acting like a 6-year-old. And then there was a little 2-year-old brother, and there was an older brother, a little bit older, right? The 2-year-old, after he saw his brother being hit, started to run, okay? And then the guy takes his head and puts, okay? I hope the cameras at work saw the punch, okay? Because another motorist saw the guy punch. And I think that's why that kid didn't get a second punch. I can understand. I came from the generation where open hand on your butt or your ass, okay? Don't punch a child or an adult. Do not punch. You can discipline in many other ways. Pick up the kid, throw him over your shoulder, and take him out of the place. Do not punch a child in the rib cage. Do you understand I could have lost my job because I had to stop myself from jumping over the counter and going after him? But then I could have been in trouble. That's the only reason why I did. If I wasn't working and I saw that, I'd be on the phone to 911, snapping pictures, and I'll be like, don't you dare. I'm a child of abuse too. Do not do that to a child. I can't even have kids. Okay? All right? There's a lot of us that want children and can't have them by other means or things because we're denied that angel that comes down. But you morons can have all these kids and you do this to them? Or you teach them that cyberbullying is good? No. Not gonna condone that. I hope Christopher watches this and I hope his friends watch this. Because that 18-year-old said the same exact things I said at 16, at 17 and stuff when they belittled me. And they glued my locker shut with crazy glue. And they did everything because I was different. Because I wasn't like them. I wasn't part of the cliques because I was unique. I was me. I knew who I was. But I had one difference with her. People listened to me and they helped. And I'm paying back and paying it forward by doing all these vlogs. I don't care anymore. This is why I fucking hate bullies. I hate when exes lie to me. I hate when they twist the truth and make me out to be the bad guy and let people get away with this who have never fucking met me. This is a prime example of why cyberbullying needs to be stopped. I have all the reports from when Josh's friends cyberbullied me. Okay? All because Josh came to me for help. The one who called me gave me $10 to go see Christopher. You know what? You can get your $10 back when you come here. I'll be gladly. No interest and everything. How about we give you $20? All right? And you guys go to the movies and have some fun. All right? No more will lies be spread. That's why I wanted to start on a sad note, because I have a happier note for something totally unrelated to this, but I had to say this because this video I'm doing makes up for the 2 days I have not been on, plus the other video I have not put on yet. All right? Telling you guys right now. Stop it. Stop cyberbullying. Stop hurting children. Stop hurting adults. Like I said, I'm not only complaining about Christopher's friends bullying me. I'm not complaining about other people's friends bullying them and stuff. I'm also talking about the friends that I have here that bully me. This is a universal vlog. Because if all you little ones in the UK think I'm talking only about you, then your egos either must be so out of whack and everything, because this is a prime example of why I was tired of all of you and frustrated. I wish you all good and I wish you well, but this is a prime example as well as what you're doing. Maybe this will wake you all up about why, instead of a person you've never met or doesn't fit into your little mold or clique or has money or anything, you don't do this. Okay? I'm trying my best to hold back tears. Okay? What's making me cry is this girl did not have to say this in her final text. You know what her final text says here? And maybe I should turn the camera, but the camera is actually good. But like I said, I'll put the link in here. It says, in her final text to her sister, the 18-year-old wrote this. I love you so much. Please remember that, and I'm sorry for everything. The girl did nothing wrong. And she's saying she's sorry? No. That's wrong. The bullies should be saying sorry for what they did to her. The ones who created the fake accounts should be saying sorry to her. Like when you guys, I traced them all, and you put me on those UK sites. Do you not understand what you're doing? Do you not understand you are pushing away the people that could change this world? Why? Because of jealousy, hate, envy? Why were they jealous of this girl? Okay? Why did they want to make her out to be like a prostitute the way they did? That was, she was soliciting sex. No more bullying. This has got to stop. This is the same pattern you guys are doing to me out in the UK, okay? This is the same pattern that the bully at work did to me. because we're different, because we get under your skin, because you know something, that there's something about us that will either change something in you or it's something you cannot do. And you're frustrated because we can do it. It doesn't work on me because I had people to show me the difference. I had to survive a household of being abused, friends that stabbed me in the back. I had to learn who was my good friends and who were my bad. Who I keep at arm's length, who are trolls, who are scamming me. Do you not realize I know how many trolls are on my Facebook page right now? Trust me, I know who you all are. But I like keeping you guys there because you know what? I'll just build up your egos a little more. Do you think I'm that dumb? I come from people who do this and vowed I would never do that to somebody. I don't, even when I train people, when I was working in retail, I didn't hover over them. Why am I going to be on top of somebody 24/7? Okay? Why is someone going to prejudge me before they meet me? That's not right. You're brought up a certain way. And if you're brought up that way, I feel sorry for you because look at how I was brought up in an abusive household. Never getting to see my family. Had to go by their rules and everything. Didn't get to go out because it had to be chaperoned. All this other stuff and everything. They don't want to admit to it. But you know what? I could have been like my sister and ended up like them. Or I could have changed my view. And I did. I changed my view. And that's why they don't like me here. Well, my sister and me do not get along and I haven't talked since Valentine's Day. Okay? She let her friend in the car try to feel me up. And when I said to her, right, she goes, that's okay, you need it. Like, stop going inside with the children. They all laughed at me. Her friends bullied me. Okay? If my brother did not have the child lock, you know how fast I'd be tucking and rolling on that highway when that guy did that to me? Because I'm sick of people. I'm sick of people who think they know who I want to be with, what I want to be with, how I'm supposed to be with. Because they have these thoughts in their head that they see on television, that if a girl is by herself and has a lot of guy friends, oh, this blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. I was raised sheltered. Where could I go? I don't have social skills, according to everybody. I don't have social skills, but yet I'm the most sociable person going. Okay? Why do you have to bully? Why? This is not right. This should not be happening. And this is why I am pissed about everything right now. Because, like I said, you guys want to cyberbully? This is what repercussions are from cyberbullying. You have an 18-year-old who in front of her parents because of what you people did. Think about what you're doing to me. Think about what you're doing. What if it happens to your family? What if that was your family? I pray and I wish everybody good. Because like I said, I can't be jealous, hateful, or envious because what? Why am I going to be jealous of you people that this is what you do? I don't want that. Hell friggin' no. Hateful of you? I hate your actions. Yes, because you're thinking that way. That goes for anybody who's cyberbullying. But envious of you? Why should I envy some people who think that it's okay to make an 18-year-old kill herself or to cyberbully me? What do you have that I want? I don't want to act like that. Unfangul to you guys. I'm making my point here. And I hope Christopher watches and I hope everybody else watches and take notes of this. Cyberbullying has to stop. Bullying has to stop. A lot of victims are being accused of being the bullies because we are fighting back. Because you guys got caught. Maybe if more of you were caught, or maybe got to know the person you're bullying, things would be a lot different. Or maybe the person who caused the bullying, like the example of how Christopher told half-truths to all of you. And when most of his friends wanted to hurt me, saw my YouTubes and were like, oh, he didn't tell us that. We didn't know about the 6 blue roses. Oh, we didn't know about this. We didn't know about... That's because he didn't tell you. He wanted drama in his life. Like I said, I still love and care about him. If he'd grow up, he'd be the best boyfriend or best friend or whatever I could ever have. Like many other people that were in my life. Yeah, I miss him. I care about him because, you know, that's the person I am. And it's not Stockholm Syndrome, it's not that. Because at one time, Christopher Graham John Fuel was a normal, well, semi-normal, human being who actually thought of my feelings and everything. I don't know what happened now. I really don't. I don't know what you guys did to him to make him do that. I don't know what goes through his head ever since he lost his job and all the other stuff. But you know what? He was always the one that wanted me out there. I hope you guys realize that. He was the one that begged me back when we would fight and everything. And all I asked for was one fair chance, and I didn't even get that. So to you cyberbullies who are cyberbullying me from the UK, all you little children who think it's okay to do this, what if that was your sister, your daughter, your mother? Would you do that? I don't know, because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to bully. I know when people are bullying me that I'm going to stand up like I am now and fight back. And I would have fought for that little girl. Because if I heard that, I would have been at that school. Because that's me. And the only reason I didn't fight back for that little boy there is because the guy saw us looking and he rushed those kids out as fast as you could. I went to my supervisor. My supervisor didn't do anything. Okay? But I did the right protocol that we're supposed to do at my job. Get a supervisor. But the guy already had gotten the kid out of there. And trust me, if I could have filed a case, I would have. I would have went to court. I wouldn't have cared if he wanted to attack me after, because then that just shows he's a bully. But there's the thing. If you're bullied as a child, you can go either way. You can become a bully or be like me and fight the bullies. I'd rather fight the bullies and fight for children like that and adults, because I finally got a voice. When I was able to fight my bully at work, I got a voice because I found there was stuff I could do. Guys, I'm no stranger to being bullied, because people take one look at me and think I'm an easy target. But you guys forget, I'm not an easy target. You guys presume. Like, I can't learn languages because of my dyslexia. And people go, oh, you have to learn. No, I don't. Because I've had 5 teachers, 3 specialists and everything. Have it all written down. I cannot friggin' learn a language. I barely speak English. Okay? Trust me. It's got to stop. And this goes out to everybody. Here in the United States, in the UK, anywhere. Stop it. I don't want to see another child do this. I'm tired of this. Okay? So like I'm telling everybody, either you get to know the person, you stand up for yourself if you're being bullied, and if no one will listen, you turn like me to social media, and you ask social media for help. You ask them, help me. Get it out there. Let people know who the bullies are and bullying you. I did. I have them all on here. I know who bullied me, and I know who lied, and what hurts the most is the one person I thought wouldn't be the biggest bully of them all turned out to be the bully by telling half-truths and lies to everyone. Never letting people know I was with him, and never letting know people that I was the one that helped him out and everything and all that stuff. So when I found out Christopher Graham John Fuel turned himself into a bully towards me just to save face and ass with all of you guys, how do you think that makes me feel? How does that feel? Okay? But you guys won't know because you'll believe him instead of getting both sides of the story. Now, I'd like to know both sides of why they were doing that to her. Okay? Because we have what her father says allegedly. We have all that other stuff. But when it comes down to the means that the person is going to shoot themselves or cause harm to themselves, but wait, I can't really talk about that, because the funniest thing about it is someone came to me with that situation, and because I told them the truth and said, why are you going to do that? And made them stop, because why are you going to do that? To make someone else happy. That's not going to make people happy. You're going to have a mark. You're not going to be here. How does that make people happy? You didn't make your bullies happy. They're just going to pick on somebody else. You got to think logically, people. When stuff doesn't add up, when 2 and 2 does not equal 4, or when it's 3 and 9, you know, remember, there's 2 sides, because 4 plus 5 can be 9, but also 1 plus 8, or 3 plus 6. There's so many ways you can get the same answer. Why don't you see that? There's so many different ways. So guys, I'm going to end this right here, meaning this part of this vlog, because let me see how many minutes. Okay, good, 30 minutes. So I spoke 30 minutes on about cyberbullying. Now, this last 30 minutes is going to be something that's really happy and stuff, because I got news, and I'll put the link in there too, that the podcast I have been working on, markwho42.net, had gotten an interview done with Doctor Who Online. Yes, guys. While I wipe away tears, it seems that my boss was interviewed, and we basically got props for being really cool podcast, and basically, I don't know how you would put it, like website, radio show, podcast, like stuff like that. And I'll have the link in there too, but I was very happy to hear that. Like, I'm gonna read one of it. Let's see. They asked in here, let's see. Okay, here, I'll actually read part of it. It says, there are a lot of fantastic Doctor Who podcasts on the internet, but we found one in particular that deserves a big shout out. Mark Who 42, formerly known as Mark Who 42's Universe. Sorry, with my stuttering. That's why I said I barely speak English. It says they are an online radio show as well as a podcast and cover Doctor Who news, reviews, and interviews. And I've also started to branch out into genres and topics as well. But it's Doctor Who they are in love with. The show, hosted by Mark is going to kill me. I can't pronounce his last name. Oh, God. Please forgive me, Mark. Okay, I'm just going to say Mark, right? Who also edits, produces, and directs the show. Christian is actually the creator of The Legend of Traveling TARDIS, which I am the Northeast admin for, which I've been trying to get to the conventions, guys, but the UK trip is what drained my funds for the convention. So next year, guys, once the funds start coming in again and stuff, I'll be at the conventions. All right? And Patty, oh my God, Patty, he's so cool and everything. He's the Geeks of Comedy, geek theorist, and I haven't met Iggy yet and everything. He's from Let's Be Reals. And the show's website is markwho42.net and everything. We work with Big Finish as well. And basically, they interviewed Mark and everything. He's explaining about how the podcast and everything and stuff, and what stars that we've met and everything and stuff like that. And it's basically everyone, like, you know what I mean? It's really cool, guys. You gotta understand, we're really cool, we're really fun and everything and stuff. And I just sit there and I tell you guys, we do a lot of things and stuff. I've done a lot of video podcasts type of things and stuff, or video reviews. It was just really cool to hear that. But then we also have to report like sad news on the site and everything. We've lost so many stars and everything. Just this past couple of days, we've lost Ron Glass. And then yesterday was Alice Drummond. She was in Ghostbusters, and all the other interesting things that had happened throughout the weeks and stuff. We have so many good reporters on our team and stuff, and we just sit there and we write. We just grab stories when we can. Like, I would love to be writing every day, but with work and everything and stuff, it's hard to write every day. So yeah, it's one of those where, like I said, I started out just now on the sad note, and that took a while because I had to get that out of my system. And this is the happy stuff now. This is what we're going to be talking about. Like I said, the podcast is doing well, everything. And that's why I'm talking about karma, because Doctor Who News, this was Doctor Who News from the UK, which means Christopher and all them have to see that. Yeah, guys. So, I mean, that's karma. Because I originally was on a few other podcasts and everything that were people, this is what I talk about, it ties into the cyberbullying as well and stuff. I got bullied off of each of those casts because no one wanted me there, because they felt that I wasn't like what they felt was it, because they took my ideas and then they got rid of me. So basically, that's why some people who stayed my friends from there, I thank you and everything, because you knew I didn't do anything wrong. And that's my life. Everyone wants to always presume, take things from my life and everything, and try things and stuff. Like now, I've been cleaning the apartment. You see Felix behind me. I'm working on the kitchen. I just took a break to do this because after reading that story, I'm also playing like all my music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm trying to keep it low because I don't want YouTube to like say, oh, what music are you playing in the background and stuff, you know? But It's like I start doing all this stuff, you know? I don't want to be alone here, but I'm used to being alone because who's who's the people that are really going to be nice to me anymore? Who's going to not stab me in the back anymore? You know? I mean, guys, it's just at this point where how many more people like see this is the happiness. I want to put the music on because I'm trying to tell you guys, you didn't break me. You didn't hurt me. I'm succeeding in what I'm doing. I'm moving forward. I wanted to move forward with someone in my life, but clearly he couldn't do it. He couldn't keep up with me, and that should not be my fault. Yeah, one of my favorite songs I just came on, okay, because I had it low. And like I said, guys, like I see what happens on Facebook. I see all this stuff and everything, and I can't take this anymore. And you know what hurts is the fact that I'm just starting out because I had to put these on hiatus for a little bit because of the craziness here. Trust me, I want to review stuff like crazy. I love the fact that I'm working for Mark 42. You know? I'm just trying to figure out how to get this even lower because of everything. You know? I don't want to really turn off all the music, but it's like, you know, my life is my life. Be it with somebody, be it without somebody, but I shouldn't have to have it dictated to me that people think they need to help me out because you guys think that I'm so depressed, I'm so whatever. You don't know me. Why? There's so much going on in my life and so many people I know. I'm not depressed. I am frustrated at the fact that people keep wanting to hurt me for their own selfish reasons. Or people want to hurt others, like that little girl, or anything, or hurt children and stuff, you know, because they think it's cool, it's the best thing. We have video games that teach you to disrespect authority and beat up and all this. No. Guys, if we didn't have authority figures, or if we didn't have heroes, meaning military men and stuff, fighting to save your asses, we would be in a war right now. We are in a war right now, but we wouldn't be having the freedoms we have. We are so babied and so whatever. It's just to the point where, you know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you guys this. I'm trying to look at the camera, trying to look at everything. I want this to stop. I want the truth out. And I'm still going to be okay if the truth doesn't come out. But here is my thing with you guys. Stop it. Get to know me. Stop bullying me. Stop whatever. Stop telling me I need a lesson to learn because I made him cry. All this other stuff. That a girl left him. Or fake profiles. Or things like this. You know what I mean? What happened to that girl is what all cyberbullies do. You gotta stop it. You guys think, oh, she's just talking out of her hat and everything. She's so... No. None of you got to. Fiona didn't get to know me. Nobody got to know me because all you guys ever did with me was type, 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 type. I asked you guys to come on Skype. Nobody wanted to come on Skype. Why? What were you afraid of? To find that I was a good person? Would have been perfect for Christopher? Because clearly everyone who does want to talk with me finds out, oh, wait a minute. You are a good person for him. You are his match. You basically would have taken care of him. Duh, guys? Hello? You know? I sit here, and it amazes me what goes through people's minds when they see me thinking that I'm a problem, when I am the least of your friggin' worries. That means either you fear me because of something that you can't do in your lives, and you have to destroy me because you don't have the capability to rationalize that maybe she's a good person and I'll get to know her, maybe learn how to do something. Not my fault I'm very good at crocheting. It's not my fault that you guys hate the fact that I was giving him hope. You know, I should not be blamed for stuff that I am capable of doing. Same like in the world of things. All those podcasts never gave me a chance. They stole my ideas on some. Some didn't just bully me because they didn't think that as a 23-year-old that they were messing me up. No. Okay? Do you know what a man said to me the other day? And it makes sense. Blood may be thicker than water, but you can drink water, you can't drink blood. Right? Yet, I've known a lot of water that is technically poison in my life. So what can I drink? What can I do when I'm around toxic water and blood? Okay? It's called I have to fight and purify the water and purify everything else. Because you can purify blood to make it to be transfusible. And you got to purify the water so you can drink it again. So that's what I'm doing now. I am purifying the water in my life and purifying the blood because I'm dealing with all you who like to bully, cyberbully, all this other stuff and everything. You can't do this anymore. If Christopher has a soul, a conscience, anything like that, this will eat at him. Okay? I had people from the UK calling me saying, oh, I guess you won't see him because he's banned in New York. I said, what do you mean? They go, well, he said he can go to the other states and see everybody else and everything. He's allowed in 49 other states, but they banned him from New York. Because they were calling because they thought that I made it the ban. How dumb are you people? Oh, hold on, I gotta pause this one because this one is actually not Japanese. It's Give Your Heart a Break from Demi Lovato, and I gotta pause it because gotta find another song that isn't in English, because that's the problem, you know. But like I said, guys, how the ones who are calling me, you're wasting your dollars, your pounds, to call me, to bully me. The ones I do like to call, the ones that literally like want to talk to me and find out more about me and say, okay, we're sorry. Those people I like. I want those nice people and everything. Okay? Now I can't play the rest. Everything else is in English. Okay. So, guys, like I said, I started this out on a sad note because I'm tired of the cyberbullies. I'm tired of it. Alright? I sit here and I know you guys all watch these because Josh has never gotten off this page. Neither has Rachel. Alright? And some of you went hidden on me. Alright? I know you guys watch. I disabled the comments because I was tired of everything. But I will say this. If I ever decide to talk to people, because you want to laugh? Rachel did try to make amends, and so did Anthony. Alright? Those two did try to make amends. And I figured once I was out there, maybe Christopher would have called them and I could have talked to the two of them. Alright? But he didn't. He made sure I didn't get to talk to anybody because he wanted his story to remain the same. He wanted to make sure to let you guys know that he was gonna, what he did, like he was just jerking me around and all this other stuff, like I was the one being stupid. No. He never told me he made a decision before I got there. He disappeared. Because up until the 5 days before, all he wanted was me out there and everything. So I'd like to know what the fuck you guys did. Okay? I sit here now on December 3rd. There is, till the new year, is it 29 days? 29 days till the new year. Yule starts on the 21st, 22nd this year. Alright? I'm doing an event for the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS and me on Monday to get out of this house because it's the only thing I could afford because the ticket was cheap to do the thing. If I can't afford anything else, I'm going straight home. But it's 42nd Street. I don't think I can afford anything. Game of bowling is like $30, where you can go to a normal local place and it'll be like $10, you know? There's nothing really to do in Times Square anymore since Toys R Us is gone. So it's like, I'll just go home, you know? I'm telling you guys right now, you don't have to put me on dating sites. I'm fine. Tell him to close his OkCupid account because my cousins saw that one, by the way. One of my cousins said, I thought you were dating him because she was on OkCupid and saw that his site was still open. That was a good one. Also, I have things for his parents. I have cards. I have everything. How do I get them to him if he's going to get the mail and destroy everything? That's not nice. Because his parents did nothing wrong in this. I love his parents and I wish I could have kept them for my own. Because it was the first time someone actually cared about me and explained to me that my dyslexia didn't matter. Someone finally explained to me what my dyslexia was, and I didn't have to be ashamed of it. Someone actually wanted to hear my opinion as a parent. Wanted to joke with me, sit there, didn't care how everything was, you know? Didn't belittle me. Yet then I get a boyfriend / best friend who decides, she'll be I'll throw her away again this year. I'll throw her away again. That's his pattern. But I really thought this time he really got the message. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back.